Welcome to the Silent Trading channel. Today I'll be doing a short updating on the gold chart on Tuesday the 17th of February, and to see whether the chart right now is going in a downside direction or an upside direction, whether the price action right now is bullish or a bearish one, right? First thing first, before you guys watch, please subscribe, like, comment and share if you like this video, to support me in my trading journal and to support me in my guiding you guys on the way I trade and on the way I used to trade, right? So right now I'll be starting on a 4-hour time frame or the 4-hour candle. As you can see on the 4-hour candle, we have seen that the price has right now break below, right? The market did an expansion below, or we call it a descending, and this descending shows us that the market is right now going in the downside direction, or we could call it a bearish price action. How about looking at the daily candle first, right? At the daily time frame, we see that the daily candle has right now pushed down, right? Pushed downward to what? The daily candle has pushed down to touch support, right? Touch support, and then by touching support, it means accumulating buyers, right? And accumulating buy volumes. And after the price has accumulated buy volume, it did a sharp dump on the chart, right? You have seen this, a sharp descent on the chart, push all the way down to creating a low of about 4,800 or 4,800, right? About 4,864, 61 before pulling back up. Because why did it do a sharp dump below and then start pulling back up? Do you know why? The problem is resistance, not resistance, support is touched. Support is touched means support is triggered, and support is triggered, which also means buy limits are triggered, and there will also be traders waiting to buy by market execution at all these support, which can be the daily support, right? I'll first draw the daily support. This daily support can also be triggered, right? There will also be buyers being triggered over here at the daily support, right? And then after the daily support, there is a weekly support, right? The week support is over here, the daily support is over here, which means, as we can see, that the price is really accumulating buy volumes, and then a sharp dump below is also the cause and effect. The cause is price touching support, accumulating buy volumes, touching the weak support, also accumulating buy volumes, and then the effect is the price dump below to clear off buy volumes, right? To take out stop loss, take out position before pulling back up, which means this pullback up also means that there will either be sellers panic selling and also buyers getting their position stop out, right? There will be both buyers getting their position stop out or buyers getting their portfolio stop out, right? They'll get more margin call from their portfolio before. So when all positions are clear off from the market can then pull back. And this is what it shows, and what I've been telling you guys, that every time the market touches support, it is triggering buy limits. It is also accumulating buy volumes, and by accumulating buy volumes, the market will have to dump further and further. At least it will have to dump until it has cleared off all buy volumes from the market, right? Volumes are volumes, but there are also buy volumes and sell volumes, or you can call it a buy side liquidity or a sell side liquidity. So right now, buyers have been taken out from the market, right? Buyers have been taken out from the market, buy volumes have been taken out from the market, and after taking out buy volumes, the market can then pull back, right? And right now, we need to wait for the daily time frame to confirm whether tomorrow it is gonna go down further or it is gonna start reversing and push the price back up, right? And the only way to know this is to wait for this candle to either close below support, or for this candle to pull back all the way up and then push up to touch resistance, right? Because I've been telling you guys again and again in every video that support and resistance are where retail traders are entering their trade, we do not enter based on support and resistance, but we enter based on where we know retail traders are trading, where most of the volumes are accumulated at, and then wait for those volumes to be taken out from the market before we start buying, right? We wait for the price, we wait for the market to take out all volume from the market before we start buying or before we start selling. If the market goes to the support where there are so many buyers at that support, the market will have to first take out all the buyers from that support before we can start buying. And also, if the market goes to the resistance that has so many sellers and there an accumulation of sell volume, the market would then have to push up, right? The market will have to ascend a sharp push up to clear off all sell volume before we can start selling. And then if the market start pulling back up, right? If the market start a candle pullback, it is only then we can start to enter a sell position at a candle pullback, right? So we wait for the market to show us some price action before we enter a trade. If the market isn't showing us any price action, we are not going to be entering any trade. So all we do is we have to wait, right? At a 4-hour time frame, we see that the price is going in a sideways down direction, even though it has a sharp dump below, right? Even though it has a sharp descent over here at this two candle over here, but at the main point, right, at the whole sequence, this is a sideways down. Even though this two candle is a sharp descent below, right, a sharp down below, but we see at the whole main point, or we draw a box over here, we can see that this is we can call this a sideways down direction, because price has been showing us that it is creating a lower high and a lower low, right? So this is a lower high over here, and the lower low is already created. And by saying a lower low, it doesn't only mean a lower low, right? It doesn't only mean a lower wick, lower candle. It has to also be a candle that has break support, and this red candle here has already broken support over here, and this support is a key level support. Why? This support is a key support because it is the support of a 4-hour candle and a 4-hour reversal candle, and also a daily support, which means this is a really key support, an important support. And when price touch this support, which means what? Which means, as I have told you guys, that key support always has more accumulation of volumes, right? As long as that key support is a substantial one, as long as that key support is a strong one and hasn't ever been taken out yet, that support is where the accumulation and a big accumulation of volumes are. And when those key support gets touches, or when the price goes to that key support, it is then the price must go all the way down to clear off buyers from all that key support. And as you can see, this is a proof that this key support has a really big accumulation of buyers. Why? Because when price goes down all the way to touch this key support, which is also the reversal candle of the 4-hour, right? The 4-hour reversal candle, and also a daily support, which means this is really a key support, and a strong one at that, because it is the support of two time frame at the same place, right? Two time frame support in confluence with each other means that this is a really key support. And when a strong key support is touches, price tend to dump on the price to take out all buyers and all buy volumes from that support. And you can see, right, the proof that this is true is this candle over here. Upon touching this key support, right, at about 4923.07, dump all the way down to create a low of 4860, right, 4858.29, right, 4858.29 approximately. So which means the chart has dumped down on the price for about how many pips, right? 4923. Dump all the way down. We'll measure it. The price has dumped all the way down from this support all the way to this week over here, about 6,000 pips, and these 6,000 pips is to take out all buy volumes buying from that only that support, right? And all the way down from only that support, that isn't the only buy volumes that accumulate from that support, because when price runs all the way down, right, the candle descent not only accumulate buy volumes at this support, but also went down all the way to accumulate buyers at the weak support, because the weekly support is over here, and upon touching the weekly support, the candle then dump down all the way more, right, instead of just dumping down to take out buy volumes and then pull back up. But no, it dumped all the way down to touch the weekly support before dumping again, right, and creating a low week of 4858 approximately, and then start pulling back up, which means the market right now has already clear off buy volumes from this support over here, this key support over here, which is a reversal, 4-hour reversal support, and the daily support, and also has taken out, right, clear off buy volume from over here and clear off buy volume from the weekly support over here, right? And this is a proof that the price has really taken out buyers from both support over here, because price has dumped down all the way to this week over here, right? And if you're talking about the dump from the daily support over here, it is only about 6,000 pips. But if you're talking about the whole dumping, right, if you're talking about the whole dumping all the way down, right, we'll see it from this high candle all the way to this low week. It is about how many pips? It is about 14,000 pips, right? And this 14,000 pips is really enough to clear off all buyers from the market, because there will not only be traders buying at this support, right? There will not only be traders buying at this support, this daily support over here, and the 4-hour support, and there will not only be traders buying at this support, because all the way down from above, there were always buyers accumulated from all support above, be it here, right? And even over here, this reversal candle, this 4-hour reversal support is also where buy volumes are accumulated. And where more? And those support that are created upon price sideways downing, right? Upon the price going on a sideways down, support are also created to accumulate buyers at this support over here, this support over here, right? So as we can see, price is always looking to accumulate buyers and then slowly dumping down. And as the price is in a sideways down direction, right, and after it has accumulated enough support, enough buy volume from support, it then dump on the price, and after dumping on the price, right, and after dumping on the market then pull back, right, dumping on this this dump over here, this week over here, is the market dumping on buyers or buy volumes accumulated from all this support, from this support. And this dump over here is to clear off all these buyers, all buyers from over here. And then the next candle dump is to clear buyers from this 4-hour reversal and the daily candle and the daily support, and then to clear off buy volume from this weekly support, which means price are always looking to take out buyers or buy volume from every zone of the market. And if we can see enough, you'll know that by the market sideways down, and the market is in a sideways down direction, we know that the market is going to accumulate buyers. We don't start buying at every price zone the market is going to. We only start buying when the market down below and on the market do a sharp descent below. It is there we are going to buy. And if we buy and the market start pulling back up, we are going to take profit, and we wait for the market to show us more price action to confirm our position before we start buying again, right? And when the market down below, I will also be buying at least this week over here. And if the market down further, I'll be buying at this week, right? And right now I'm profiting because I've got my position at this week. But this week's position, I have closed it because it is too risky to be holding. I'm holding this position over here and waiting for the price to go up right now. So for today, that's all I'm gonna be saying. See ya.